Welcome to day 14 of this series, where I've set out to learn the Create mod from scratch. Yesterday we solved the problem of transporting items with a train. Well, we won't see it just yet, but that train is loading its 10 stacks, and once it manages to load all 10 stacks, it will go and take everything to the central warehouse. Things won't just go to the central warehouse from the factory. We also want to send them from here. All these items that fall here, I want to process them and send them off. To do this, obviously, we're going to need a new train, a new cargo train, maybe a bit bigger. A new instruction will come later, but the main priority is processing the ores, since there are some I don't want to keep. Raw, for example, I want to transport copper directly as copper, and I want to transport gold not in its raw form, but as gold itself. Besides that, I also want to make brass, which is made like this: copper ingot and zinc ingot. And I want all of this to be generated automatically and taken to the storage. Maybe that storage is too big, or those silos are too big for what I want. So I don't know if I should create a new area, but anyway, that's the idea. Process all the items, connect a new rail, a new system from here to the central area, and increase the storage. Let's go. Sorry if my voice still sounds a bit hoarse, but I'm a little bit sick. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is remove all of these, which are pretty expensive. Although I'm going to have to stop it, because if I don't disconnect it for a second, everything will get taken away. All of these, like I said, are really expensive, and I'm going to need them downstairs. I'm going to process the items downstairs. I'm going to let them fall by gravity, and I'll process them below. I think it's better than having everything up here. It's just a bit uncomfortable. Let's see, for now, I'm going to let the cobblestone go to waste. I'm going to throw it into the lava. Of course, I'm more unsure about the deep slate, the rocky deep slate. It's true that it gives you way too much. I could have the train carry it, but then it would just dump everything there, but then I'd be wasting the train's transport. I think for now I'll just leave it, and later I'll see if I regret it, or if I just fill it up and then get rid of it. We'll see. Okay, so the idea is that the items come out directly through there. I don't know if they would, honestly, but I think they would. Yes, they come out directly through there. That's it. The idea is they hit any block here, and I'll receive and process them down there. All right, the items are going to fall through here. I have to set this to the maximum, okay? So they're going to come through here. The idea is to process the ores, heat them, smelt them, and make brass, and then we'll do the other part. Break the problem into several parts. Focus on processing the ores first. Next, load everything onto a train and ship it. Finally, determine how to store them. Right, so there are several tasks for today. The first thing I need is water, and I'm going to get water from there. Because do you see all that water? I think it's just from one source. It all comes from one water source. So I'm curious, do I want to remove it? Will it all go down? I don't know, but is it possible? Is it possible that all of that could be removed just because of one water source? Sometimes Minecraft doesn't make much sense. Honestly, this is mostly just to make this work. Oh yeah, I already have this running at full capacity. Let's see if I can do what I want. The idea is that all the items that fall from there will pass through here, which are stone. Well, not stone, but it'll be andesite, diorite. I don't know what else needs to go through. Obviously, in terms of length, the idea is that several ores will come through here. So the ones that are zinc, iron, copper, and another one, I can't remember which. Unprocessed, like coal, diamond, lapis, everything goes straight through. Those four will go in here through this alternate stream to be smelted. I'll now explain how. And then those smelted items will all come out here and go back into the stream. So basically, all I'm doing is taking them out, heating them up, and putting them back in. That's my idea. But of course, something that's a bit inconvenient for me is that I have to put one of these for each one. Like here for iron, here for copper, here for the... I don't remember which one is zinc anymore. So that's a bit of a hassle for me. I don't know if there's any alternative, because in the achievements there's nothing about filters or anything like that. No, I don't think I found it at first. I found it later. It was already in the second list, much further along. But list filter? It's called matches objects against a collection of objects or other filters. It can be used to filter spaces and create components. Let's see, what's the recipe? 2 nuggets and 1 wool. And in the spaces, I guess it's referring to this, so I'm going to get some wool that I have over there. I'm going to make a few, let's see. All right, let's see. I'm going to open one, Allowed list, denied list. Oh, that's cool. You can make a ban. I like that too, huh? Respect data and generate data. You can set it so only efficiency 3 shovels, shovels used up to a point, or unused shovels are allowed. That's cool. Let's go get some items. Look, I want this. 1 iron, 1 gold, 1 zinc, and 1 copper, which doesn't fit for me, man. So I do it like this, like this, like this, and like this. And in theory, I have my list filter. And if I hit OK, it made them all the same. Is that possible? Okay, I can put it there. This one needs to be brass to come out as 64. Does it need filters? Let's try. I'll add the fan, which should always go in the back. All the water is gone, huh? That's crazy. I said all the water. Since we talk about languages, can you say todo el agua and toda el agua? As far as I know, both are correct. Well, both are correct, not just acceptable. I put my lava here. I'll have to connect this. I won't connect it directly here. I can do it like this, okay? I'm gonna increase the speed, not too much because I don't wanna go crazy, okay? This burns me, right? Whoa, that really burned me. I'll place a block just in case. How did it burn me like that? Let's try using items. Okay, they go through, but if I throw things, they don't go in perfectly. And it went through. Oh, of course, they didn't have time. I'm passing it, so they're gonna go even faster. Hey, damn. I just thought of something. Since I have this deny list, okay, now I've turned it into a deny list instead of a filter list. So if they're going to be burning here on this conveyor belt, shouldn't they wait until they turn into ore before passing through? So let's try it, okay? Also, if they're coming from stack to stack, it takes longer. I don't know if they're burning. You can see it there. You can see it, okay? And they've burned and the ores go through directly. Perfect. Okay, so let's say the ore part is ready. I can already send a few, but okay, this is the normal ore processing. But I want to make brass, and brass is made. Okay, I have to mix a copper ingot, a zinc ingot in a basin. There's a mixer. Let's see. That's how you expand it. Okay, I have an idea. I have an idea to put one of these. Now I have a problem. Because obviously brass is made with copper ingots and zinc ingots, but I don't want to use up all my copper ingots and zinc ingots to make brass. I only want to use about half of them and store the rest since the zinc and copper ingots are useful to me. So ways to divide, well, obviously if I use this technique, well, I could divide. Let's see, how can I do it? It's the only way to divide that comes to mind. It's one that just happened by accident. I don't know if you remember with the Oris. It was splitting into 3. Oops, wait, I can't split into 3. I want it in 3 or in 2. It's just that I don't know how much brass I'm going to use versus zinc. I'm going to split it in 2. How do I split it in 2? Well, the only thing I can think of is to do it like this. Take one out here, take another out here, and I'll put it here. Oh, right, I need the filters, not copper and zinc, copper, zinc, so they're gonna go here and here, this side. For example, I'm gonna make it return them, return the copper and the zinc. I take them out and return them because I can't think of another way. Wait, maybe I'm overthinking it. What if I just put the filter here? No, of course, but then where will the rest of the items go? I'll try it since I'm filtering both, but it'll try to take items here. If I put wood in, where does it go? Does it get stuck or not go anywhere? No, I can't do it that way. You go out, it needs to go through here, then I return it. Okay, it goes out. Perfect. Just the same. What I would do is put a brass funnel here, so it goes in and comes out. I need the other funnel. I mean, not brass, andesite, and that's it. No, yeah, I don't think there's any more to it, okay? And the other thing, well, I'm gonna handle it like, I'm gonna make a, how do you call this? I need to put the mixer in, but not everything. And it will come out here. I'll turn it around and try to make it shorter if I can. Wait, like this and this like that, perfect. And it returns everything, okay? The items come in here, the mixer, and I need a blaze burner underneath. Oh, so I can't do it like this, of course. I need the blaze burner below. There goes the train. Olé, well, let's try it, right? Copper ingot and zinc ingot. Okay, one went where it wasn't supposed to. Let's force it. And of course, now I have it. I had completely forgotten. I need to provide power. I'm gonna cycle this circuit a bit. Let's see, I think I can do something here to power everything at once. Oh, it didn't overload? I'm gonna need more of these. I've made several more. Bringing the power from there to here seems a bit difficult. I think I'd rather make more of those. Honestly, it's not hard. I can turn it up all the way. No, it crashes too. So I'll add more anyway, even with too many already. Ah, that's it. I just needed one more. Look, I already made this one. Now it's at maximum. What's wrong with it? Does it need fuel? Okay, that's a big problem. All right, it made 2 brass ones. I'm gonna set it to only make brass. We've got a problem, man. So what do? I bring all the lava from over there. The pipe could last. It could last a long time. Huh? Well, wait. The quarry gives coal, right? Well, of course it does. I mean, I don't know why I'm doubting it. Obviously, it gives coal. Here it is. Yes, yes, yes. Of course it gives coal. So what I can do is grab the coal it drops and put it in with a mechanical arm. Oh, that's good. That's really good, huh? I'm glad I made this machine, huh? In it goes. I'll use this one too. I only need 3, but oh well. There we go, all set. Mechanical arm done. Well, the mechanical arm. I'm gonna make it pick up from here and drop off here, and I'm gonna place it. Where should I put it? Well, it's overloaded there, of course. It's 512. Oh, Mom, I'm way too used to running everything with an infinite steam engine. Maybe I didn't connect them properly, huh? I'm making extra, but I don't really care. If there's more, that's fine. Let's see if it works. If I put coal in here, in theory, it shouldn't go into any of those. And there, it picked it up. I don't know if you saw it. And now the police burner is working. Okay, great. Everything's working now. First part of the video done. Now let's move on to the second part, which is obviously getting all of this to go to the central storage somehow. Okay, for what I want to do now to make an overhang, I'm going to terraform a bit first. Ah, well, it's much easier than I thought. I mean, I have to do it like this. So basically, I terraform for nothing. Oh, well. So the train will come through here. It will choose this spot. I don't know which one it prioritizes. If that train comes now, we'll check it. But here it stops. It has to fill up and then it leaves. So I'm going to set up the train. I'm going to call it Quarry. I really like that name. Okay. I'm creating a new train. I've discovered that I can separate them a bit. I do it like this and then I put everything together, something like that. I'm going to make it a bit longer as far as it lets me over there. Look, see if it goes through there. You have to believe me that it's a train, right? But anyway, it's optimized to fit a lot. Look at everything that fits here. I mean, I went a bit overboard, but it looks cool. It looks like you can fit a ton of stuff. How many double chests are these? I mean, it's crazy you can fit 7 by 9 by 20 stacks here. That's 1,260 stacks, which would be, for example, 23 double chests. That's a lot, honestly. Well, I'm going to assemble it. Let's see if it lets me. All right, unnamed train, high capacity cargo train. Wow, that's cool. Okay, so now what I have to do is get it filled up. I think I'm going to make a regular normal door and I can open the door. All right, that's cool. I can open it while the train is running. I've got this here, by the way. Oh, I didn't have to put it there. All right, this keeps disassembling. I'm going to break this anyway. At what height? No, it has to be at the same height as that one. It has to be at the 3rd level. Mainly so it's the same as the other one. Otherwise, it won't unload. All right, so I have to do it like this. Remember, this is what made the little kiss. We saw it in several episodes. And this transports all the items or receives them. It depends. So let's move this over here. I'm off by 1 block, man. All right, that's cool. That kind of weird duct connection you made, but does it work for me? So the items should go in there now? I can't check it, huh? Well, actually, yes, I can do it. Let's see if I do this. No, because I'm assembling the train, right? Now, yes, of course, if I'm assembling the train, then obviously they don't go in. And as you can see, they come out here because they're being stored. Okay, right, now it's time. It's time to get this train running. If I can even call it a train, it's time to get it running, but first I have to secure this area. Like I said, I have to make a ledge for it, just like I did here. I'm gonna make a ledge, but I should do something so they don't crash into each other. And I think I read somewhere, if I put here train signal, right? There's a signal that I'm gonna see what it does. But I think it works for what I have in mind, which is to stop a train, that's it. Oh, I didn't know this. The signal can make trains go in 2 directions. This interests me. Hey, this is quite a block. I'm gonna have to experiment a little with it because it's pretty important. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Okay, I don't know if you've noticed, but it's a big problem for me here that I can't make the ledge any bigger than this. And then the train doesn't fit. I mean, literally, it doesn't even fit because I can't start on a curve or anything like that. It's a bit of a mess. I have to redo it. But honestly, I don't know how. I got it. Even like this, okay, this is much better. Too close. I'm gonna leave one slowly, even if it's just for oxygen. What I don't know is which path it takes. By default, that could definitely be a problem if I give it straight. Of course, it goes through this one. Shit. Of course, I mean, would the secondary one really be the other one? Oh, what a mess. Okay. I'm going to do a test. This one is currently at the factory, so I'm going to send an instruction to that one. I have instructions. I'm going to send a simpler instruction. Let's see if it works and where it goes, because I want to see. It would really bother me. I mean, I can make the conveyor belt go over the top, but then I have to limit the trains to a certain height, and that's already a pain. I'll see if it's possible. I mean, I'm going to give this one the instruction. They should go directly here, travel to the warehouse station, wait 1 second, and travel to the quarry station. And make sure the loop is not disabled. Okay, I managed to close the door. All right, so let's watch what it does and how it does it, okay? What a strange train. Would it unload whatever it has to unload there? We're not doing it now, and I'm worried it might crash. It's smart. Okay. It's smart and it doesn't crash. I really like that. Really? Then it's solved, huh? Solved. Okay. So this part is already solved. Now the fear is that they might crash. So let's try to avoid that with the train signal. Okay, first of all, I'll disassemble this train because look at this. If I do this, I saw it here when I searched for train, I saw that there's a train door. I'm not sure if it serves a different function. It just looks cooler, that's all. Time to test the train signal. I have no idea how it works. I guess I have to put it here. Okay, I don't know how it works. Maybe if a train goes over it. Relax, I direct Salvate to a red light with a train, hidden as man's meant. That's not translated, it's a hidden achievement. There are hidden achievements. Oh, this is a red light, and why is it red? Honestly, I'm not understanding anything with this block. It doesn't seem very intuitive to me. I guess once you know how to use it, it's better. Some are supposed to turn green, but they don't. I'll see what happens if I move this one here. Okay, that's what I was worried about. This one stops it. I have a theory about what's happening. It doesn't cross over here, and I'll explain why I think that. But I don't fully understand the block. I mean, I'm not really clear about this. This traffic light is red because it detects that there's a train on the track ahead, in front of it. What's going on? Are these tracks the same? If so, it'll always detect it. That's what I mean. They aren't intersecting tracks. If they were, one would cross over the other, on the same side as the other, but that's not the case. This track is detected as the same, so there will always be another train, and it will always be red, or at least that's how it seems to me. So I don't know if what I want to do can be done. Honestly, look, I'll show you in creative mode. In creative, I've done this. I have a train here just going around. This one is programmed. I made it to test, and I have one of these signals, so it lets it go around. But if I move this one forward, I think it won't let it anymore. Would it be red or should it be red? Because it detects that there's another train in the green zone? There it is. As long as my train is here, from here forward in the whole green zone, this one won't move until it leaves there. So I don't know, I have to try things. I think I should be able to do something because I want to believe they programmed it with some intention. But it's just not working. It's not working. I'm doing this for the possibility that both trains leave at the same time, which is almost impossible. But the solution would be to have two different routes, but I don't want there to be two different routes. Maybe I could have a train leave from here, pick up everything and come back, but it's the same track. If I understand correctly, there's no way. I've done everything I set out to do in the series. So if I can't do this, something must have gone wrong. If I remove it, all the items will drop. There it goes. Now it's loaded up. Well, for now, if I can't solve this, what I'm going to do is make an ore filter. I want to send all the ores there, actually more than a filter, a storage, because I don't have the items stored here. Well, the items, since I want to see them for now, I'm going to store them in chests, because it doesn't make sense to have a vault there. Obviously, well, it could be better decorated, but for now, that's how it is, and that's where they're going to go. I've made a big filter, but I don't have the items to complete it yet. Let's connect it. Not to the quarry, since it's maxed out, though there's a bit left unfinished. I'm going to extend the crane and pull from the remaining items. As I mentioned, there are a few partly finished chunks, so let's use those. And I'm going to give this train instructions. What instructions should I give it? It has to go to the warehouse, right? But when should it go to the warehouse? When it has how many items? Before, I set it to 640, which is 10 stacks, but 10 stacks is very little. I could set it to 100 stacks. 100 stacks is 2 double chests, but that also seems like a lot. 3,250 stacks of something, a double chest. Come on, come on, come on, let's go. Let's leave it at 3,200 just to try it out, okay? And what about the quarry? When does it come back? Well, it comes back when it's empty, when it has 0 items. As I said, there's a slight chance the trains could crash, or maybe they won't on the same track. Let's test it out, okay? As you can see, there are still 3 chunks left to explode, so I'm gonna make this little guy go down. Let's see, there was a way to do this, but to do this. But I don't wanna mess it up. I want it to go up. First of all, it can't go up because there's obsidian. We'll fix that now. I haven't set the schedule for the train, okay? I'll do that now too. There's a lot of redstone here. I was just passing by. Look, Diamond, I'm not interested. It took me up. I'm not going to complain, but I think that's a bug. There was no way for me to go up, which is something I was going to mention. I don't have rockets. There was no way for me to go up. All right, I have to go over there now because I want to take it back. All right, let me try to connect this. Okay, that's going down. I've got it right, almost. I left a few blocks. I left 4 blocks. I almost got it because I did it by eye, but well, it'll work, okay? Now it's time to program the train, which I haven't done yet. By the way, the train door opens when it's stopped, when it's moving, but it has 3,200 objects. What? Did I write it wrong? Did I write something wrong? Yes, it's the other way around in the quarry. And here in the warehouse, yes, I wrote it the other way around. Ah, and it has to be an infinite loop. Now it has 0, so it leaves but will return. I swear it will, if the other train just leaves. I'm not sure if they'd crash, but I'd like to try. If not, I don't know what to do. Okay, the items haven't arrived yet, so it should be waiting for 50 stacks. It says it's waiting for 50 stacks to come now. Or should they? If everything works well, it doesn't catch it. Sometimes it does that fake hate. When it does that fake, it's done a fake. Little kiss. I have to wait and see if it feels right to hook up and give a proper kiss. Okay, it's going up. Let's see if it works or not. Now, yes, here they come. So many items? So many items? Okay, I'm going down. I'm really curious to see this. Okay, the diamonds go there directly. That's important. And there's a lot of stone. But I'd like to know if there's any ore. Yes, or there is ore. Okay. They're burning here. As you can see, zinc, iron, gold, they're burning. This hasn't picked up coal yet, but there's nothing inside. It's fine. And it just got stuck, okay? This is what I was afraid would happen. It gets stuck because the train is going there, of course. So my fear is that too many will pile up here. I could put in an intermediate bolt. Maybe I'll try that. But I doubt it'll take just 5 minutes. Let's see if it gets unstuck. This isn't working, so I'll do a quick fix. Where are my bolts? Hope they're here. Okay, let's do this. Look, improvising, I'm gonna make the items go in here and take them out through here. This is something I didn't know if I was gonna have to do or not, but I had thought about it. I just hadn't done it completely, okay? As you can see here, the items are piling up, and that's something I don't want to happen. Although it's not a big problem. But since while the train is unloading, this isn't working, I just store them here, and then they wait so they don't get left lying around. The truth is, if I got rid of this damn deep slate stone, I wouldn't need to do this. But anyway, there's another solution, which is to have 2 trains. One gets loaded while the other leaves, then another comes in. That's another solution. But since half the time the machine isn't loading, well, no, it wouldn't be necessary. No, in principle, it wouldn't be necessary. But you could still do the 2 trains thing. You're already adding a lot of collision risk. Let's check the speed. And if not, well, I'm almost out of time for the episode. Here comes the other one. How does this work? Kid, okay. Here, these items have gone. I'm going to grab one of each, and for now, I'm going to put them in the filter. Although some are missing, like brass, for example, you can see how everything unloads there. I'm not making the most of the trips anymore. I'm going to set it to at least 100 stacks. I don't know, it seemed like a lot, so I'll set it to 6,400 to make the trips worthwhile. Above all, items are still coming out, and now even more are coming in. Of course, because the quarry has progressed. Well, that's everything. It's just faster than I can keep up with. I'm still worried, but it's done for now. The redstone network is incredibly useful, and so is the quarry. There's only a little left for it to mine. Now, it doesn't reach the items. I wish I could see the items inside, but I can't see them here. They're still coming out. This is trolling me, but anyway, they've already taken out all the possible items, and now they should bring in some new ones. Is it going to make me change it back to 3,200? Bedrock has reached almost everything it hasn't reached because of the obsidian here. Well, that's how it is. The processing of ores and the transportation with its train. It's been a very productive episode. In the next one, we'll expand the quarry to go further. Later, it'll cut more pieces. Let's see what it collects for us and how much we get since we still need coal. See you tomorrow with the last one. I'm really looking forward to completing the game 100%. By the way, we'll do all the achievements that are left. We have to finish it.